All right, Kevin Furgette is here from Ontario Travel. We talk about wanting to get outside. We were inside way too much. So, Kevin, I'm going to get us outside now. You ready?
Whoa,
there
the magic
we go.
of TV.
Outside.
Look at that.
Look at that. Skating trails. They are all the rage, aren't they?
They are probably one of the most popular things right now right across Ontario. So the big one that kind of started it off was Arrowhead Provincial Park, and that's in Huntsville. But the reality is it's almost too popular now. So the nice part, there's skate trails, 25 of them from Blue Mountain up to Sault Ste. Marie. One's in Toronto, so we put a full list of them on our website. Some of them are open just during the day. Some are lit by lights at night, and some of them are even lined with tiki torches. So say, for example, the one in Bala, the Bala Cranberry Marsh, they lined their entire trail on certain nights with over 400 tiki torches. Talk about romantic.
Yeah,
and it's nice, too, because there's resorts like Fern Resort, Deerhurst Resort, that have now put skate trails at the resort. So probably one of the most popular things right now, skate trails for sure.
Absolutely. And it's Family Day weekend is what we're talking about, things you can do. What are some of the other things people should consider this weekend?
So the next thing we're going to talk about is winter camping. So
I kind of like this.
It's nice, but it doesn't always have to be in that. It doesn't always have to be in a tent. If you haven't booked for this weekend, chances are you're probably not going to. But think about it for later in the winter. So there's places, Ontario parks right across the province, that have cabins. They have yurts. So there's different outdoor camping options. So it's nice. You can enjoy all the amenities in the park, like cross-country skiing and snowshoeing. But then you get to go back and do some camping, have a campfire, do the s'mores, and still have some fun outside. It doesn't have to be in a tent. It can be in a cabin or a yurt.
And it's nice to see us embracing winter more so. Like people will think camping or cabins extreme, but it can be a beautiful little getaway. And there's lots of other things we can do as well.
Snowmobiling. Look at this.
This is cool.
This is really neat. So there's over 30,000 kilometers of OFSC trails right across the province. Not all of them are still open, but there's still a majority of them that are. There's an interactive map on the OFSC website to find out where you can go. But if you don't have a snowmobile, don't be discouraged. There's a place, say, for example, at Deerhurst Resort that has the Yamaha snowmobile experience, where they'll give you the snowmobile, they'll give you the helmet, the boots, everything you need to experience it, take you out, make sure you're comfortable enough, on the different trails.
You get used to them. They're a different beast.
Exactly. But then once you actually are comfortable enough, they take you out on OFSC trails. So you get to be a snowmobiler just like everybody else, and they'll provide everything for you.
And do you need a license for that, or is it?
For the rental, they'll give you that license. If you're going to have go on the OFSC trails on your own snowmobile, you do need to have a permit to go on the OFSC trails.
But they'll take care of all that, and it's a great way to experience. It's a neat experience getting out on a snowmobile.
It's a neat experience, and it's something that you don't get to do every day.
Yeah.
So why not try it?
All right, there's another reason to get outside. Give me one more. Give me another one.
Dog sledding.
I have done this. This is absolutely, it's a workout.
It is a workout.
It's beautiful
something
to get a beautiful day.
Everybody should put on their bucket list, because you get to do the whole experience where you get to drive the different dogs, but then sometimes you can just sit back and let them take you on the adventure. So there's a couple of different options on where you can do it across Ontario, and they go on a lot of trails that are not on snowmobile trails. They're not on where normal people go. So while you're on the trails, you're seeing tracks with moose and deer and birds and all that stuff.
And quiet.
And quiet.
Except for the dogs.
Except for the dogs. They get pretty loud, but that's because they want to go.
And just be forewarned, they don't stop to poop.
No.
They just keep going, and they're doing it. But it's incredible. I took my son on it, and we had the little blue cover on the sled. I'm working away and dying and sweating. He fell asleep in it.
It's a pretty serene experience.
It's a gorgeous experience, that one. I really did like that one. All right, what else? Give me one more.
We're going to talk about, I know we don't have some pictures necessarily of it, but skiing, snowboarding, tubing. Tubing is really popular right now because anyone can do it. So you don't have to have the skis, the poles, the snowboards. Tubing, there are tubing hills, say the Georgina Rock, Snow Valley, Horseshoe Resort, different places across the province where all you do, show up, pay your admission to get in, and enjoy tubing. Some of the hills are steeper. Some are hills where you can go with 6 people, all grabbing onto each other. And some of them you go by yourself. So it doesn't take a lot of skill. You sit in the tube lodge, and they push you down the hill.
And it's kind of an introduction to skiing. It gets you on the hill, a lot of people, what scares them the most is they're afraid of going down the hill. So this gets them into it, gets them exposed to it.
And they're built with safety, because they have walls, so then you're not going to go into other people's lanes. So it's a pretty neat experience.
Yeah, you got to stay in your lane all the time.
Stay in your lane.
All right, what are you going to be doing this weekend?
I'm going to be hopefully skiing and spending time at the hockey rink, because that's my life.
That is your life. Ontario Kevin?
Ontario Kevin is my Twitter handle,
Okay, look for me. Always great ideas. Let's head upstairs now to Mel.